Good morning. The story is told of a business consultant who was conducting a personal development seminar with about 100 people. At some point in the 2-day session, he stopped his presentation, handed to each person a balloon, and asked them to write their name on that balloon. He collected them back and placed them all into an adjacent room. He said, "In just a moment, I want all of you to go into that room, and you have 5 minutes to find your balloon with your name on it." At the appropriate time, he said, "Go." They all ran into the room, and it was pandemonium. People were going all over the place looking for the balloon that had their name on it. Some of them got stomped on and smashed and broken, and at the end of 5 minutes, the lesson was an abject failure. So after replacing the broken balloons, the ones that had popped, he said, "I want you to do this again. This time, rather than looking for your own balloon, I want you to pick up the first random balloon that you see, and I want you to hand it to the person whose name is on it." And so they did that. And at the end of 5 minutes, everyone had a balloon. When the exercise was over, he said, "You've learned an important lesson. When we go about life pursuing our own happiness, it creates chaos, people get stepped on, and at the end of the day, we're very often not successful. But when we're looking to serve others, to hand them their balloon, everyone wins." This is a biblical principle that we're all familiar with. And Paul says to the people in Ephesus when he's writing to them, God has created us to walk in good works that he has prepared beforehand for us. God has set balloons in front of us. Balloons that have the names of people we may know, people we may not know, people who we're familiar with, people we may be unfamiliar with. And so each day, our job is to walk in those good works and look for those balloons. James, in his epistle, says it a slightly different way. He says, "Pure and genuine religion is this, to care for the widows and orphans in their distress, and to refuse to be corrupted by the world." In the parlance of our story today, it means pure and genuine religion is to pick up the balloon that has someone else's name and to be refusing to get caught in the trap to look for our own. This week, as you're thinking about the activities that you will go through, I want you to look for the balloons that God has placed in front of you. Maybe it's the homeless person that is on the corner on your way to work, is there every single day. And maybe the balloon for them is a Chick-fil-A gift card. Maybe it's the coworker who always is by themselves, seems to be downcast, and they just need a friend. Maybe it is someone in your neighborhood who is disabled, who could use someone to give them a helping hand with their lawn or with their housework. It could be any of a number of things. But God has placed balloons in front of you. Balloons that you are to pick up and to hand to the person who is in need. This week, keep your eyes open and take action where it's needed. Have a great week.